Hey guys, welcome back. It's AFK Mayhem, and today we're going to go through the new treasure scramble. This treasure scramble is the fire one. So first team is going to be your standard Brutus team with Brutus dimensionals. So we're going to put in Albedo first, then we're going to put in Brutus, and we're going to get the pet owl as well, and then we're going to put in Solace actually. And we're gonna put in Yennefer. Next we're gonna put in Merlin. So when it comes to Albedo and Merlin, you're not gonna be able to probably change them because they kind of make up the dimensionals. You could probably change out Yennefer for maybe what's she called? She's called Mulan. You could probably put in Mulan or Joan or Ezio. Then instead of Brutus is probably going to be hard to change out. If you don't have Brutus, I would just do a standard. If you don't have Brutus, I would probably just do a dimensional team with probably Ainz. Now Solace would fit great in here, but if you don't have Solace either, you could put in either Yennefer or Leonardo. Any dimensionals. I'm pretty sure that Mortis would also fit pretty well in here. So let's go back to the Brutus and Solace and Yennefer. Yeah, you could probably just fit any dimensionals that you have built in here, and if you don't have the two Awakens, Ainz could be your carry, and I would put the SP effect on Brutus probably to get that to get the damage, but yeah. Next up, let's put this time it's the Belinda team. So it's Belinda, then it's Alna, then it's gonna be Rain. Rain doesn't need anything else than her 3 furniture. Then we got Rowan, and lastly Halus. Halus you could probably change out for some support. Palmer would definitely fit great in here. You could probably put in Rosaline, a built what is she called? A built Sonya would probably work. Yeah, and any support instead of Halus, but I'm pretty sure most people have Halus built. Now, Belinda you might not have built, and if you don't have Belinda, either you could put in a Scarlet, or you could scratch this and just make a Grezel team / Lucretia team. So you could put, for example, either Grezel or Lucretia, and then you could put you could do something like this. So Odin, Silas, and you would change the pet out for this one, the feline Vesperio, and then you could put either Ferrell, Athalia, or Yennefer is pretty good, or you could put this Mulan. But let's go back to this team. Alright, that, Rowan, and finally Halus. Next up, 3 teams. So we're gonna start off. This is the right team, yeah. So we got Albedo, yes, standard, same as before. Again, here is gonna change a bit. We're gonna keep this one, and it's gonna be Belinda again, but now it's gonna be a bit different because we're gonna use Aziz, Rowan, Rain, Belinda, and Hillis. And actually we're gonna switch it out for the Rock Crown Lizard. Next up is gonna be your Soul Wrath and what's he called? Vaethel. Then we're gonna put in the Pet Lion. Then you're gonna put in Tamras. Then you're gonna actually Tamras is middle. Then it's Palmer. And lastly it's Awakened Thane. And I don't have Awakened Thane built. What I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna put in I'm gonna put in Athalia, and I'm gonna have to see how this team works, and I might have to change it. But what I know would also be really good is a built Eowyn. I don't have Eowyn built, and I would have put in Eowyn. You need a damage dealer, some kind of a ranger. Raku you could probably do. And another viable option I'm pretty sure is Odin. Next, if you don't have Tamras, you could probably put in Laika or Athalia. Yeah, so let's put in Tamras, and then I'm going to change this one out, Odin out for Athalia. Alright, that's the 3 teams. Next up, 4 teams. I'm going to get rid of these, and now it's going to be again the dimensional team. Brutus, Solus, Merlin, and switching it out now to A-Star, and we're gonna have the Pit Owl. I'm gonna put on the Brutus SP effect. Now we're gonna use the Rock Crown Lizard, and we're gonna put in Aziz. We're gonna put in Rowan. We're gonna put in Rain. We're gonna put in Awakened Belinda and Hillis. Next up, Zolrath. Oh, and throughout this whole video, if I sub a hero for another hero, you could probably sub that hero in another team. What I'm meaning is, if it's the same comp, you could definitely use a sub for multiple for the same hero. So if I change Tamras in the last team for Laika, you could definitely do the same sub anywhere else. So Tamras can swap for Laika, and here again there's Awakened Thane, but I'm gonna sub him again for Athalia, and again you can put in Eowyn. Now we're gonna actually put in an Awakened Baden comp, and Awakened Baden you can change him out for either Grezel or Lucretia. I see most people using Lucretia, so that might be the best option for you. Next up, Odin. Then it's Yennefer, and lastly it's Silas. Now the pet is gonna be Feline Vesperio. And that's all of the teams for now. I'm gonna go through the other teams, hopefully if I remember, when they come up. And that's everything for today. Thank you for watching, and have an amazing day.